So today we are going to discuss chapter 1, chemical reactions and equations. So I think already one or two completed, but still you will find the new things you see. So chemical reactions and as well as equations. So the first question is, most of the questions are very easy only. One or two only important for us. That is only we are going to discuss. So which of the following is the example of simple displacement reaction? So here you keep it in mind. Every year, last year also I told you. So there is a question to identify a reaction which is not a exothermic reaction. So many people they made a mistake in that. I told you, including many toppers also, they choose wrong answers. So that's why first learn whenever we are learning the chapter 1, we also need to know types of reactions. So types of reactions, the exact definitions we need to know and exact mathematical representation like as we have studied. So it is a simple displacement reaction. So whenever you talk about the simple displacement reaction, forget about the answer. So what will come into your mind? Anybody tell me? Simple displacement reaction. What it will come into your mind? Anybody? Yes, please. And Harish, you are also not good in redox reactions. That is what I noticed in slot 2, I think. Am I right? There is a difficulties in slot 2. So you have been faced, I think. You have lost the mark because of that only. While I'm checking your paper, I have checked Hari. Is it right, Hari? That's fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's why you have to spend time, Hari. That is your weak point. Because I have seen while correcting paper, I have seen you have done mistake. Okay. So now this is a displacement reaction. So please let me know what it will come into your mind. So we are having a two kinds of things. Displacement means a single displacement or a simple displacement. And another one is, what is that everybody? Double displacement. So double displacement is completely different. So double displacement means basically here ions ions will exchange. So that is the exact understanding. Double displacement, ions will exchange, and double displacement we have two types. One is precipitation PPT reaction, and another one is neutralization reaction. In PPT reaction, one of the product must be a what? One of the product must be a what? Insoluble solid. Insoluble solid. That is only we used to call it as a PPT. Understanding? Precipitate. So that is you have to remember. Okay. So now types of reactions, displacement reaction. When you heard about a displacement, so keep it in mind, the free metal must be more reactive. More reactive. Even recently, one question we have discussed. Am I right, Hari? That question, question number 14, I think MCQs. Additional question paper this year. Correct? Displacement reaction there. So free metal must be more reactive than a metal which is in combined state, which is in product. That is sorry, product, not compound. So that is better. Compound. That is what is called as a displacement reaction. So if I take mathematically, what will happen? Now AB is a product reacting with the C. So now let me consider A. A is also a metal which is in product. C is a metal which is independent, like it is not combined state. So now if the C is more reactive than A, then the product will come CB plus A. So that is what is called as a displacement reaction. Displacement reaction means a more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its aqueous salt solution. That is the physical state also you have to remember. Aqueous salt solution. That is what you have to remember. Clear, everybody? It is maybe a metal or maybe a non-metal also. So that is also you cannot say. So a more reactive metal or non-metal displaces a less reactive metal or non-metal from its aqueous salt solution. Aqueous salt solution. The reason behind to say again everything now, this is the last time you are going to study. Before board exam, we cannot have time to do this much. This is the last period of time where we can analyze and read slowly. Board exam time, rush up only. You cannot have a time to spend this much also. So that's why. So, which of the following is an example of simple displacement? So let us, these options not matter for me. I can do within seconds, 95, not 100% of you can able to find it. But just you have to remember everything. That's the reason. So which of the following is an example of simple displacement? So we all knows that, everybody. Burning of methane. Burning is a combustion reaction. The reaction of metal with an acid. Metal reacting with acid. What reaction, everybody? Yes, please. Reaction of metal with an acid. What reaction?
Displacement reaction.
Everyone. You take any
Displacement reaction.
displacement reaction. Electrolysis of water. What reaction? Electrolysis of
Decomposition.
water.
Decomposition.
Decomposition reaction. Decomposition. Burning of methane. What reaction? Burning of methane. What reaction?
Combustion reaction.
Combustion. Exothermic. Exothermic reaction. Because there is no single product. It is because if it is a single product means you can say combination, but it is two products, so we cannot say combination. So we can say combustion and exothermic. The reaction of two salt solutions to form a precipitate. It is a what reaction? Double
Double
displacement.
Double displacement.
Double displacement. So the only a reaction of metal with an acid. Take one example, anybody? Reaction of metal with an acid. The most popular equation we all knows. What is that? Zinc reacting. In this displacement reactions, only this is only very popular. Zinc is reacting with the FeSO4. So what will happen, everybody? Zinc is a free metal, Fe is a combined state. So who is more reactive? Zinc is more reactive than iron. So displacement reaction carried out or not? Yes or no? Everybody? Yes. So zinc sulfate plus iron will come. So what is the color of the zinc sulfate? Anybody? Color of the zinc sulfate? Colorless. And iron dark gray. Colors is very important. What is the FeSO4 color? Anybody? FeSO4 color. That is what?
Pale green.
Green.
Pale green.
Light green, pale green, whatever it is. Light green. Note my words. In board exam, they will form a question based upon colors only. 100% you are going to face a difficulty in your exam. 100% I'm saying. So please have that and keep it in mind. Definitely you have to challenge the questions. My call to option is one by one. You have many friends. Just give a call. So what is the answer? That is. And there is another very important equation in displacement reaction. The most important, you have to remember that. Every time we will study that equation. Anybody can tell? Anybody? Displacement reaction. Yes, please. There will be an important activity also, which will speak about that in your textbook also. It will be copper sulfate and iron. Very, very popular equation. So copper sulfate, physical state is very important. Reacting with iron. So what is the copper sulfate color, everybody? Blue.
Blue color.
Okay. reacting with that. So it will form FeSO4 aqueous state plus copper. Now, if you are correctly remember, what is the color of this, everybody? FeSO4, green, light green. Okay. So now before starting the slot exams, I have told you the plan of making the concepts. Now slot exams over, even the first 80 mark exam also completed. Now you are in a stage to learn the concepts, not from concepts to questions, now from questions to concepts. So again I'm saying, whenever you learn a single question also, you have to remember the entire concept behind that question. Then only you are ready for the board exam. Note, again I'm saying, whatever the subject it is, that is maths, physics, chemistry, biology, social, doesn't matter. Now question to concept, you learn one single question. That question answer is not going to make anything for us, is nothing for us. We need the concept behind it. Note, that is the approach you have to learn from today. At least this 10 days, everything, working day, of course, holidays, so whatever it is. So please understand it. So everyone has to make from question to concept. That is the reason for the first question regarding displacement. So we are revising the entire displacement reaction. You follow this approach, 100% you can make 480 or 470 or whatever your target, easily you can. Simply learning the answer for the same question not going to work out. If you learn the question, entire concept has to be remembered. Okay, everybody? So remember that and do it. So next, second question. Which of the following is necessary condition for all chemical reactions? Okay. So necessary conditions for all chemical reactions. So let us discuss now. The reactant should be in the same state. Is it matters for us? Physical state is matters? Reactants? Is it matters or not? That's what I'm asking.
No, sir.
No. Understanding? So we cannot be. So first, if you want to be carried out the chemical reaction, what you have to do it? You need to mix one chemical with the another chemical. Am I right or wrong, everybody? Yes, please. So now, here I put one chemical in the one test tube, another chemical in the another test tube. Does it reaction will takes place? That is what is my concept. Everyone? Yes, please. No. So when the chemical reaction will takes place, when they mix each other, when they contact each other, so chemicals will mix each other, then the chemical reaction will takes place. That's all. That is the only thing. So let us go with the second option. Energy should be supplied to the reactants. Some reactions energy needed, some reactions energy release. So we cannot say. So that is also we can. The reactant should be at the same temperature. No. Some are like excessive energy, some are low temperature, high temperature. We cannot, that is also. The only thing is there should be a physical contact between the reactants. So without physical contact, does it reaction will carried out? Everyone? Yes, please. Without a physical contact, does it reaction will carried out? No, it will not.
No, sir.
So that is why they must be in contact. If the reaction want to takes place, they have to be in contact each other. That is what you have to remember. Okay, everybody. So do it, everyone. Anything doubt you can ask me. Finish it. And the next one is the most popular equation. Anybody can tell a word how to identify this equation without reading the question. First, when you read a decomposition of lead nitrate, you have to remember one thing. Anybody tell me that? Anyone of? When you read a word, call it as lead nitrate. There is a word which I told you, very, very important word. Anybody tell me? Hurry. Color. There is a one most important color which you have to remember that. Anyone? Color of?
Brown fume.
Yes. A brown, reddish brown fumes. Who is that? Who is that? Reddish brown fumes. Anybody? Yes, please. Who is that?
Nitrogen dioxide.
Nitrogen dioxide.
Your textbook also, I think, down bottommost line they have mentioned the color. Very, 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 very important. Lead oxide color is yellow. Nitrogen dioxide color is reddish brown fumes. Have your textbook. Everything is important. Reddish brown fumes. Color of the lead nitrate. Learn formula again. Colorless. Color of the lead nitrate. Now, ఇది ఫార్ములా ఏ ప్రాబ్లం ఎరక lead Pb, nitrate NO3, Pb valence is 2, nitrate valence is 1. If you have been done crisscross, Pb1, nitrate is the polyatomic ion NO3 twice. So PbNO3 twice. This is the equation which you cannot balance by ordinary way, and here you have to make a shortcut which I have taught you to balance this equation. Am I right, Hari? For general way, if you try to balance this equation, even 2 years you cannot balance this, because it will continue, never end, unless you apply the shortcut. Am I right, Mitakshri? Check your things and you can let me know. All of you, classwork. Okay, so you have to apply the shortcut rule. I think there is a rule to make even number, make multiply everything into even number. There is a rule number 2, I think. Then you can make. So remember this concept. This is the most important equation. Physical states also. Lead nitrate, what is the physical state? Firstly, solid. Lead oxide, solid. Nitrogen dioxide, gas. Oxygen also, what is that? Oxygen also, everybody, gas. So which of the following information does the coefficient of lead oxide and NO2 in the equation 2 or 4 respectively tells us? What actually they are 2 and 4? Anybody? 2 and 4. That name will come in the chapter 9th class. Anybody tell?
Moles.
Yes. I have taught you, many of you are my old students only. It will, that number, the coefficient will speak about the moles. So now, here lead nitrate, the coefficient is 2, means in the sense of, what does it mean? Anybody tell me? 2 moles of lead nitrate. What does it mean, everyone? 2 moles of lead nitrate. Here 2 PbO. What do you mean by that? Anybody? 2 moles of lead oxide. 2 moles of lead oxide. And 4 NO2. What do you mean by that? 4 moles of NO2. And here nothing is there. Coefficient means in the sense of 1. Means what is the, how many moles of oxygen? 1 mole
1
of
mole of
oxygen. Oxygen gas, not molecule. Oxygen gas. That is you have to remember. So, options. The ratio of the number of moles produced of the two substances, the ratio of the number of atoms of the two substances, the ratio of the mass produced, the ratio of the densities produced. No mass, no densities, no atoms, because they are molecules. So substances actually they are. So option A is the correct option. The ratio of the number of moles produced of the two substances. That is you have to remember. Clear, everyone? All of you? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please remember that it will speaks about the moles. Moles. So still I want to remember that concept. Number of moles symbol is N, which is equals to given mass divided by molar mass. Number of moles is equals to given number of particles divided by Avogadro number. What is Avogadro number? Anybody? 6.022 into 10 power 23 particles. That is the Avogadro number. Just it's not required. Just I'm saying class 9th, chapter number 3, atoms and molecules. You might be studied a concept called it as a moles. Moles always speaks about the number of what is the product. The coefficient is always defines moles. Note that point and remember. Anybody? Clear everyone? All of you? Mr. Sriram, Naveen, understand? Manikandan?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do it. Next, electrolysis. The diagram below shows setup in which electrolysis of water takes place. So first, you all remember that. Electrolysis means, let us forget about the questions. Electrolysis means what is the points coming in our mind? Anybody? First point. What is the first point coming in our mind? It is a what reaction?
Decomposition.
Decomposition. Very good. Second point, Hari. Electro. So it is a special name for us. What is this? What is this? Electrolysis. Electrolysis or electrolytic decomposition, whatever it is. Electrolytic decomposition. That's all, Hari. Remaining other things you people never remember. Electrolysis means anode, positive charge, cathode, negative charge. Next, cations. Cations, what charge? Positive charge.
Positive.
Anions,
Negative
anions,
charge.
negative charge. So these are the things you have to remember. And battery connections, positive, negative. So you have to be very, very careful. These are the things just you have to remember about the decomposition. And decomposition means one most important thing you forgot. Nobody told me till now. Anyone? Definition of decomposition. How many
Electric
reactants?
current is
Single reactant. Single reactant. You forgot it. Do you understand, everybody? Decomposition itself is a single reactant. Must give how many products? Yes, please. More than one product. More than one product. Now, electrolysis of water. What is the reaction? Everybody. H2O. Understanding gives you H2 plus O2 gas. Purima, do you all understand, everybody? Single reactant must be there and more than one product must become. That is what we used to call it as a decomposition reaction. That is the primary thing you have to remember it. Clear, everyone? All of you? Yes, please. That is. Next. So what type of reaction takes place here? What type of reaction takes place? Everyone? What type of reaction it is? It is the decomposition, or exactly if you want to say, what you can say is electrolytic.
electrolytic decomposition.
Electrolytic decomposition. Next, explain why this is an example of endothermic reaction. Very, very important question. Note this word, everybody. So we all knows that all the decomposition reactions are what reactions? All
Endothermic.
decomposition reactions are. There is a statement regarding decomposition reactions. Verify and let me know. All the decomposition reactions are what reactions?
Endothermic.
Endothermic reactions. Please, everybody, go through that. Is it you have done or not? Verify it and let me know. Yes, energy is supplied. That is the reason we will say the energy is absorbed in the form of three things. What is that, anybody? The energy is absorbed. There is a point I have taught you. Check your classworks also. So in this decomposition reactions, energy is absorbed maybe in the form of three forms. What is that? In the form
Heat,
of electricity, heat, and as well as what? Light,
light.
etc. That is the reason you have to use a word here. What is the most important word here? Energy
Is absorbed.
absorbed. Energy absorbed. Without this word, no mark will be given. Remember that. Energy is absorbed in the form of electricity. During this reaction, energy is absorbed. That is what it is, endothermic reaction. Next. The test tube containing hydrogen is removed carefully from the apertures. A lit matchstick is brought near the mouth of this test tube. The gas burns with an explosive pop sound. Am I right, everybody? So now write a balanced chemical equation for this reaction and indicate whether the energy is absorbed or released. Energy is absorbed means LHS or RHS. Energy is absorbed. LHS or RHS. Energy is absorbed. Everybody, energy is absorbed. LHS or RHS?
LH.
LHS. Gives you
LHS.
yes. So please write. They ask or not, our duty is to write balanced equation. Energy absorbed, endothermic reactions, LHS. Energy is released, exothermic reactions, RHS. Note it, everyone. Call to Pugal, somebody. Harikrishna also call. Completed? Yes? Now, next. This is one of the most important question. Everyone have this knowledge. You can seize that. Take it as seriously. So let us see this question. 8 identical iron bricks are placed on the ground in the two arrangements, X and Y positions. So 8 identical. So don't think, sir, here only 4 is there. So what's 8? 8 identical. Let it be water, doesn't matter for us. As shown below, the block arrangements are kept moist by sprinkling water every few hours. Which of the arrangement is likely to gather more rest after 10 days? Justify your answer. உங்களுக்கு answer வேண்டா. We want corrosion equation now first. Everybody, can you tell me the corrosion equation, please? Corrosion is a what reaction? Exothermic or endothermic? Anybody? Corrosion is a what reaction? Exothermic or endothermic?
Exothermic.
Exothermics. So please remember, because it is an example of corrosion is an example of some reaction. Anyone? Corrosion
Redox
is
reaction.
example of redox reaction. I want that. Redox reactions are what reactions? Exothermic reactions. Redox reactions are exothermic reactions. Am I right? Yes or no, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Check it, everybody. So corrosion of, what is the examples of redox reactions? Anybody? Respiration, rancidity, and rusting. That is what corrosion of iron. 3 examples of effects of redox reactions in everyday life. So everyday life where we can see the redox reaction, that is what we can say natural redox reactions. Natural redox reactions, we have a 3 examples. What is the 3 examples, everybody? One is respiration, second one is what? Rancidity, and the third one is corrosion. That is what? Rusting of iron. Understanding? So now corrosion. Corrosion equation, tell me, everybody. Corrosion means three metals your mind should say. Anybody tell me? Corrosion means immediately 3 metals should come into your mind. Anyone? One by one, please. Three
Iron,
metals.
copper,
Fastly, guys. One is
Silver,
iron, another
Iron,
one is copper.
copper.
Next one,
silver,
silver,
silver. Very good. So three reactions we have. Three reactions you have to learn. Now copper. First, iron reaction. Iron reaction, tell me, Amma. Fe reacting with oxygen plus water. So it is a moisture. So, and also we are having coefficient. No, we don't know how much available. So that is why we are writing X. So gives you the product. What is that? Fe2O3 dot XH2O. So what is the color of this one? Anybody? What is the color of this one? What is the color of this one? Brown. Okay. And learn the formula. 2Fe2O3 dot XH2O dot XH2O. What is this name? Anybody? Hydrated iron oxide. Hydrated iron oxide. Iron oxide. Balancing equation. Learn, please. Very important. 4Fe plus